Hey, it's Delisa here, and I'm bringing you a vocal analysis on Lady Gaga. So I listened to Lady Gaga's catalog because she's changed a lot in the last, 8 years or so. And so I just wanted to make sure that the changes that I was hearing weren't necessarily changes in her vocal technique, but I just want to make sure. I was wondering, she's changed so much. Has she changed in her vocal technique, or has she just changed in her image? And so going back to Bad Romance, and the earlier songs, and then listening to Million Reasons, the country song, I definitely can say that vocally she's been solid the whole time, which is what I always thought. Lady Gaga's a big, personality, big brand, off the wall, all of that stuff. But I've always thought that she was a really solid singer. And what I've always liked about her voice is that it has some depth to it. It has some beauty to it. And a lot of pop songs, particularly, pop artists, particularly, pop artists within the last 10, 15 years, a lot of times the depth of character in the actual voice isn't the most important thing for you to get signed or to be successful or anything like that. So the fact that her music is so pop, so produced, I guess what I'm saying is usually an artist with a voice like hers has music that isn't as produced. Normally it's more of a ballad singer, or just isn't as produced. It's not as dancey, it's not as upbeat. But she's an artist that has a lot of production that goes into her music, and she actually has a really great voice. So I would like to say that I think she's a mezzo-soprano. She definitely has, like I said, a lot of depth in her mid-register and her upper register. She likes to keep her belts right around a C5, C-sharp 5, which is normal. But I wouldn't take away that she could probably be a lyric soprano. I definitely feel like her voice is lyric because it's very versatile. It's like very much a young woman sound. It's really agile. She can make with it whatever she wants. It's not super heavy. It's not super light. So she has a lot of choices in regards to versatility. That being said, I've never really heard her sing anything above like an E5 in head voice. So I wouldn't. And the head voice that I have heard her sing, it gets airy, but that could just be because she never sings in head voice, so she's not really trained on how to pop the voice forward when you're singing high as opposed to going, ah, So, what else did I want to say about her? I'm not trying to be shady, but I didn't have a lot to say about her. I think she has a beautiful voice. I've always thought she had a beautiful voice. I just think, do I think she's above average? I know I'm asking it as if you've asked me. And that's something I struggle with. And I wonder if I don't think she's above average because of the actual music that she puts out. She's definitely above average for her genre. I wonder if she sang a different genre that pushed her more musically, vocally, if I would think that she was an above average singer, if that makes sense. An above average talent in that respect, as far as just her tone, her phrasing, power, agility. Yeah, I wonder how I would think of her if I put her in a different setting. Like I said, she did a beautiful job with the musical theater. But I mean, she kind of sounds like musical theater when she's singing her own music. Not to take away that I'm sure it took a lot to sing the Sound of Music stuff. And I know that the country music she does is a lot more stripped down, so you can hear how pretty her voice actually is. I would just love to hear her voice more stripped down and hear her do more things with her voice, I guess. Like, what is she actually really capable of? I don't think that we've really seen that. I don't know if we really know all that what's her name, Stephanie. I just wonder if we know all that Stephanie is actually capable of, because Lady Gaga kind of has her thing. So I actually look forward to seeing what else she like pulls out of the hat. I hope I've answered your questions. The reason why I feel like she may be a mezzo-soprano is because she does have a very rich bottom, which doesn't... Here's the thing. A lot of sopranos have very rich bottoms, which is why I wonder if she just had... When I say bottom register. A lot of sopranos do. It's usually very rich and very warm. And she has that, which makes me wonder... if she's actually a lyric soprano, but I don't really hear her belting very much above like a C sharp 5, and I don't really hear her doing a head voice above an E, which is what would make me think she's a lyric mezzo. Because especially head voice, you should kind of be able to float up there pretty easily. And then when she does it, she pulls back. Again, I don't know if that's a technique issue or that her voice really is just running out up there. So those are my thoughts on Lady Gaga. Of course, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any questions, please leave them and I'll be glad to answer. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye.